Yeah, shut that shit down right now, nigga. This Zoe Pound spot. You gonna shut it down and that's it. And that's the way it went down, fam. You know what I'm saying? I felt that ain't nan nigga, as long as we was on that block, that was our territory, and nan nigga could make no money on our block unless you was paying the piper. And that's how that went, K-Ster.
Well, I had mixed feelings about that day.
I know you love that.
I wanted to get high that day. There was no more good weed to smoke. You know, ran dread all the way off Miami Avenue, some motherfucking well. So I was all in my feelings that day.
I just felt
like, what the fuck going on here?
Shit,
damn, Junk, you ran the good weed away, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah,
the fuck we gonna do?
Shit.
Cause we ain't gonna talk about Zoe Pound weed, cause you know that weed we used to sell was do. Okay, Dread had that fire. Okay, Junk and ran the dread up out of Lil Haiti.
Yeah.
Boy, Lil Haiti, we was looking sick for a minute. Okay, until that good weed came back around. But we were looking and I was looking at Junk with the side out like, nigga, you got me smoking this bullshit, Dread scared to sell weed now?
Yeah.
Damn, Junk.
For sure. But I was more so
Pound niggas ain't nothing to be played
Hey,
with.
I was more so like, hey, look, if anybody gonna be trapping over here, man, look, one of y'all boys better go grab some of that fire, get
as they did, but that was law back in the days. If you couldn't govern your trap, you couldn't be there.
Bro.
If you had any type of trap making any kind of money and you ain't have them monkey nuts to hold that shit down, you had to go. Cause in the 90s, you had to kill to hold them traps down.
Man,
That's one thing I could tell you. You couldn't talk, you couldn't laugh, you couldn't be no prankster. You had to be a real nigga. I guess Dre didn't want to go to war with you because he knew it wasn't gonna be no fight. So he just packed and moved.
Man.
Damn, John, boy, you a hell of a nigga, boy. You Zoe Pound niggas ain't right.
Man.
Damn.
For sure though, man, but that's just the way it was, man.
That's just one of them little Haiti stories.
Yeah.
You understand me that we know we gonna get into.
But you already know how it is, man. Like back in those days, you know, that's like short stopping.
Okay, so
you know,
John, since we getting into little Haiti stories, right? You know, you done been in some things in your life. You know, you done came back bloody, caught full of blood.
Yeah.
People jumping out on expressways naked.
Yeah.
So you done been a part of a few capers that we could say in your life.
Yeah.
You understand me, Junk? So in all these capers, right? Tell me what was the most dangerous lick you went on. Lick mean robbery for them bricks.
Ooh.
Tell me, John, because I done heard, you know, went through windows, you done had Zoe Poppy hit you in the head while you going through the windows.
Yeah.
I know about the story about a Zoe man jumping out on the expressway naked.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one.
Right?
I'm gonna give you that one.
Yeah, John, I need to hear some of these stories. I think the internet need to want to hear these stories.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Yeah, let me hear.
So now, you know, it's a little spot in North Miami, right? I think it's still around, you know what I mean? On 6th Ave. I ain't gonna say the name of the actual spot, but it's on 6th Ave. Dudes from Oak Grove, North Miami in the building, they know what time it is, but it was a spot in North Miami where all the licks came through. You know what I'm saying? You had to be in that area, you know what I'm saying, to get the licks, because that's where all the Zoe Poppies used to meet up to get the licks, you know what I'm saying, to the street niggas.
To the gangsters.
To the gangsters, you feel me?
So how it went back in the 90s, you had the squares that worked on the docks, that when they saw something, they came in the hood, found the gangsters, and sent them on that lick. Licks mean robberies. Okay, go ahead.
Right. So the lick came on our table, you feel what I'm saying? It was supposed to be 100 blocks. This dude was holding 100 blocks for the owner of the boat. The owner of the boat had got the shit transferred to his crib. I guess that was his little pack, you know what I'm saying? Because normally them dudes, you know what I'm saying, when they bringing shit on their boat, they getting a portion of every brick that's coming on their boat.
Unit.
But this dude had like a little 100 pack, you feel me? So they had us on that. So me and two of the homies went, and it was in North Miami, kid. It was in the Sky Lake area. And you remember back in them days, Sky Lakes was like Miami Beach. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going over there in Sky Lakes playing games with in North Miami Beach police. You feel me?
Don't crackers.
But you already know we already had it coded. It was kind of like an inside job, right? So when we go to the spot, this old man out there trying to get a little dick wet. You feel what I'm saying? He got a little broad outside. He talking to the broad. He got a 600 Benz, right? He got his little chunk on. You remember them Zoes used to like to wear them little Pierre Cardin chunks, you know what I'm saying? With the hard bottoms and the linen suit. He fresh. You know what I'm saying? He macking the little
safe. Feeling real safe out there.
You know them goons was right on his ass. You feel me? So We peep him. He talking to the hoe. He like, damn, he slipping, right? But the broad he had, she got her own whip. She in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So it was perfect timing. As soon as we pulled up, she jumped in her shit and she was about to bounce. So as soon as old man tried to go to his whip, we snatched him. I grabbed one side, the other homie grabbed one side. We dragged the nigga, dump him in back.
What the girl did when she saw that shit?
I don't think she saw it, because it was perfect timing. It's like he was just telling her little goodbye. He probably had done hit. We don't know. Because when we pulled it, they was just talking. He might have done hit her in the condo and she was on her way out. By the time we pull up, she driving off. So it was perfect. So by the time he could get around to his whip, to the driver's side, we grabbed her, dumped them in the end. We had a little Camry there. Remember back then, niggas used to love them Camrys and shit. Dumped them in the Camry, so I'm in the back seat. I got him at gunpoint, and G.O. got him on the other side. You feel me? So now we riding with her. We done got on 95. You feel me? So I'm calling the boat owner, letting them know. You know what I'm saying? The dude that owned the other boat that was beefing with this dude, because that's how they was playing. You know, it'd be like their little beef shit. So we call the dude up like, yo, we got the nigga right now. He like, yo, just bring him on over. You feel what I'm saying? And I'ma show y'all where to go get, you know, that shit at. So we like, all right. So we on the interstate. So dog, that day, the interstate, you know how it be jammed certain nights on the interstate going towards the beach, because we coming down, we coming to Lil Haiti to meet with Zo Poppy. So dog, the interstate jam, man. So man, we forgot to put the child lock on.
Oh my God.
So man hear us talking to Zo Poppy on the phone. I don't know.
So y'all kidnapped him already?
Kidnapped him.
Okay.
So listen, I don't know if Zo Poppy was finna murk him, you know what I'm saying, for the Blitocks we was finna get or what. But when he heard us talking to the boss man, he did not want to go to that boss man. So now we on the interstate jam. So, you know, we got this man at gunpoint in a traffic jam. So now we like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We at a standstill for a little bit. Man, I don't know what kind of strength this old man had. I don't know if he had some zombies in his feet, because you know a lot of them Zos, they used to be woo down. They used to have that goddamn voodoo on them, and a lot of them, they believed in that stuff real hard. And I believe a lot of that stuff was helping them, man. You know what I mean?
It had to be with him. He got away from y'all that day. God had to be with him.
For some odd reason,
something was with him.
He was able to manage to jump over G.O., pull the door open, and fly out of the car on the interstate.
Yo.
So, bruh, mind you, he was already in the whip, hustling and trying to he was trying to buck in the car.
Hold on, John.
So we had to hit him a couple of times with that thing.
I was just gonna say, because when y'all brought the rental back, it was bloody back there, nigga.
Right. So
it was bloody than a motherfucker.
In the car talking to Zo man now.
Okay.
The buddy was trying to buck already, and we tell him, hey man, you better hold on. So nigga had to pop him a couple of times with that joint, and he was just skeeting blood. Bro, he was skeeting blood.
Oh, John, wait. I'm gonna let you finish the story, but you owe me $100. That's how much they cost me to clean that fucking rental that day. Bro, but go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Bro,
go ahead.
I mean, we beat the man to way. You know when you smell blood, you know how blood smell that. Oh my God! So it got so potent in there. You feel me? And he was kind of slippery. So when he managed to
That's how he got away. That blood slippery. Man, it's like, bro, you know, when the nigga's bloody, it's just like baby oil.
Yeah, bro.
So he was able to get up out of there. That blood, saved him.
Yeah, bro. So he jumped out of the child lock one, and if the child lock was on, he was dead. The nigga would have really just put him in and but he managed to open that door, and when he opened the door, he put both of his hands out. He like, why? He started hollering, away, in the middle of the interstate. Now, mind you, cars is not rolling, K-Ster.
So I know people just looking.
So everybody like, what the fuck is going on? So we got to jump out the car. Now we can't jump out with the guns, because now they gonna start calling. They see guns, so now they know it.
Oh, they was calling anyway.
So
they was calling anyway.
Bro, we jumped out the whip. Go jump out. I grab a feet. But he wiggling. And when you try to grab one hand, he's slipping with that blood. He'll put one hand out the door. When we try to grab him and fold him in, he'll stick another hand out. So he didn't want to get back in that whip. And it took after 2-3 minutes, it was like, after 2-3 minutes, bro, You gotta go.
You really only got a minute and a half. So you already stretched.
With all the tussling, Kenny K, his shirt done ripped off, his pants done, like, just tussling with him, we done ripped all his clothes out. He in his boxes in the middle of the interstate.
That's what I heard.
Bruh.
It was time to go.
We looked at each other.
It was time to
go. We slipped on that one case. Man, that was the worst robbery
100 of them
ever.
things.
And we slipped on 100 of them things. Zo Man was so hot when we came back with just blood all over us, bro. He was so hot that we slipped on that. Them hundos right there, bro. That's exactly what happened, though, bro.
Another story, another old Lil Haiti story.
That was the worst day for me, bro. I ain't never slip on no lick like that, bro. We had him. He was in the car.
But I'm pretty sure you had plenty more opportunities, but that's one thing I can say, John. You know, when it was one thing about Lil Haiti vultures, if you had it, we was there. We was like the boogeyman. You look under your bed, you gonna see the pound if you had them bricks in the 90s. That's one thing I could say. When it came to getting money, you know, we was like modern day pirates. You understand me? We went on the boats. We did what we had to do. You know, whatever it took to get the money back in our young days, we did it. You know, it was really no.
And you know what's so different about us, player? This the difference about us. It is no other city in America that ever had Lil Haiti stories. I'm talking about where a dude could be dead flat broke today and tomorrow
wake up a millionaire.
Off
one lick.
Player, and that's how it was going down. So I'm talking about niggas talking about it never snowed in Miami. That's a damn lie. In the 90s, you had snow every day.
It snowed every day in the 90s.
It snowed every day with them bricks.
Better believe it.
And for sure, if it came to ZP, we had it. So that's how we was even connected with the same niggas that we kind of grew up around in these different, you know, areas like the city, Overtown, Opelika, you know, Wynwood, all these different little areas. When the boys finally had transitioned and we started to do music, because you know when we was doing music, we was in the street still now. You already know that little office in front of Toby was on 54th Street.
Most Wanted Records was
the spot. You can get your bricks. So every nigga from every neighborhood used to come right in front of that studio and cop.
That's where Bushwick Bill used to come to the studio.
Yeah.
And we're going to tell the story about Bushwick Bill, the Ghetto Boys, because one thing I could vouch for, Bushwick Bill brought me one of them things.
He brought you one of them things before.
Bushwick Bill, I made a call for one of them birds.
Hey, that was
I got a knock at the door.
R.I.P.
Boy, I couldn't believe it was Bushwick
Bill. A real ghetto
bag
boy
in his hand.
Yeah, that was
so that's one thing. We're going to get into that story because Bushwick Bill did his thing and he really gave the boys some game.
He gave us some game.
Real game that at that time, it was so beyond, we wasn't even ready for that game. But he gave it to us.
I love that dude because one thing about that little short dude there, man, he was that short. He was 4 feet, 3 feet 10, whatever he was.
And he was a narcissistic asshole, but he was a good nigga.
But his mind, boy, he had the mind of a giant. And he showed us so much, man, you know, in the game, man, with this music stuff. And he was just shaping and molding us, dog.
Oh, no, John,
you know what I mean?
I don't mean to cut you off. I love Bill, Bushwick Bill. But the only thing I didn't agree with came with the Gambino. Y'all got Bambinos, whatever shit he said that day. That's the only shit I ain't agree with.
Bambino.
But all that other shit, Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys had some real game. And he shows O-Pound some real
love, man. That man
one thing I can say.
He edited our video.
R.I.P. Bushwick Bill.
He was, remember, because like I said, I think I said that in one of my videos where Coming For You was actually an extended version of that song with Naka and the dude BG. It was a couple of dudes on there, but when Bushwick came,
one time for Naka, the original first little Miss Rapper of Lil Haiti.
That's right.
Naka, she's original. One time for Lil Haiti Princess, the original princess of Lil Haiti.
Yeah.
But Naka is the original triple OG female rapper out of Lil Haiti. One time for Naka. She was always my favorite. She was always my favorite rapper.
I got the pound on her team, about to rip shit up.
Okay, Jump. That's what I'm talking about. But one time for you, Naka. One time for the whole Lil Haiti.
Yeah.
One thing I'm gonna say, all this Lil Haitians, me and Junk up here, we doing it for y'all. We put this old Lil Haiti shit back in play. We gonna do what we need to do. We gonna lay this Z code down, and we doing it for Lil Haiti. We gonna have all the Lil Haiti legends up here interviewing y'all. You understand me? We gonna do this, and we got plenty of old Lil Haiti stories that we gonna tell. Me and my boy Junk. Macazo will be calling in soon. It won't be no interview, because I don't interview my brother. Right. My brother Mac will be calling in, and he got some things to tell y'all. And you know we got some other soldiers that's across the waters gonna be calling in. And you know y'all gonna get to see the whole Zoe Pound. We gonna have red eyes. We gonna be interviewing Shotta Zoe. I want to interview Shotta Zoe.
Oh, you know what?
I need to hear his story.
You know what?
I want to interview Shotta Zoe.
Just for the record, y'all, you know I spoke to Shotta Zoe.
Okay, talk to me.
He want to talk to you.
I need to talk to him.
Yeah, he gonna talk to you.
So Shotta Zoe, lay around for that interview. I'm gonna reach out to you. We gonna do that little interview, Shotta Zoe, because I want to hear your story.
For sure.
Talk to me, Jump.
For sure. So, man, definitely that's gonna happen. Like he said, man, we got a lot of more adventures going on, man. We got a sick mixtape that we working on. Man, we got
old Lil Haiti stories too.
China coming out. She's in the studio. She getting her stuff together now. We got Zoe Rezi. Don't forget about Vulture Suave. Man, we got a whole lineup coming out, man.
And all the hot rappers out of Lil Haiti, holla at us, Zoe, Bruno Mali.
For sure.
You understand me? We got a lot of hot spitters. You understand me? Poe, we can't forget about Poe, the hottest rapper out of Lil Haiti. You understand me? We got all type of real spitters coming out of Lil Haiti. And this platform here, we're gonna introduce y'all to some of the real spitters out of Lil Haiti. We're gonna have comedy. We got a short film coming soon.
Yes, sir.
You understand me? We got a lot of surprises for this channel.
Yeah.
Y'all just hang around, hanging there with these gangsters that becoming journalists. You understand me? A transformation from crack to content. You understand me? And make sure y'all support and like the channel. Keep us on the channel. Keep us on the internet. Because y'all don't want us in the streets.
For sure.
Because in the streets, we're different type of animals.
Right.
You understand me? As long as y'all like and subscribe and keep us old heads on this internet, we're going to be here to tell y'all real stories. We got exclusive stories. We got so many stories lay around for. We done forgot about all the stories, all about the robberies, the boat licks, the kidnappings, the way we laid our murder gang down, our unity, the most important thing, the Z code that we live by.
That's right.
This is what we here for. That's the number one thing we stand for, to preach this Z code, to always keep it Z no matter what. You understand me? And y'all gonna hear the stories that made Bad Boys 2 mention us in the movies, the Miami Vices, because we did a lot of things in our younger days that was legendaries. You understand me? We done hit legendary licks. All my niggas been millionaires since the beginning of this shit. All my niggas touch money. All my niggas been gangsters. You understand me? Every nigga in the pound, they'll lay their murder game down when it's time to. And at a time we wasn't angels. I'm not supporting that negativity, right? But at that time,
we definitely ain't glorifying
at all. But at that time, that's what we had to do to survive. Right. You understand me? And this is what this channel here for. Right. Talk to him, John.
You know, and it's just like he's saying, just piggybacking off him. You know, we had trial error. You know, we had our little tribulation. We had ups and downs. You know, we suffer greatly too. You know, we lost homies. R.I.P. Olo. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Big Chub,
Five, one of the realest young niggas. Five, I love you, my brother. I know you looking down, laughing, saying, Kenny K, what you doing? But I'm here, Five, baby.
Yeah, this definitely ain't nothing to glorify. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, we called on, we're challenged, you know what I'm saying, to give our demonstration to the public. And hopefully, you know what I mean, it'll guide and direct.
You know what, Junk, is nothing to apologize for. It was a war that needed to be fought in Lil Haiti, and God chose us.
Yeah.
He know we was cut from that cloth. You understand me?
Facts.
This war that need to be fought for this Z shit, it couldn't been fought but by the best. Right. And God hand chose each and one of us and formed the mighty Zoe Pound. And we went out there and laid our demonstration down for all Haitians to be respected.
Facts.
You understand me? And we went about it in the way that was necessary at the time.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
And we did it with no apologies.
Right.
Right now, you look today, look at the Z code. Everyone proud to be a Z.
That's
you understand me?
That's for sure.
And if you stand on
definitely
that Z shit,
that, you know.
Zoe Pound, we birthed that. We are the birth of the Zoes. Zoe Pound birthed this shit. Lil Haiti created a word called Zoe.
That's right.
Zoe Pound put it on our backs.
Right.
We went out there and got respect for it. We birthed a whole nation of Zoes.
You know, that's crazy. We actually coined that name, Zoes. Before that, it was Haitians, and a lot of people, a lot of Zoes didn't want to be that.
And Haitians had a negative connotation.
It was a negative connotation.
You understand me? Haitian body odor. Haitians eat cats. Haitians can't dress.
Yeah.
Everything that dealt with a Haitian was negative. Until Zoe Pound demonstrated. They demonstrated. You understand me?
That's for sure.
And the world woke up and had respect because they know these boys need to be respected. So if they could be, if they had that savagery in them, each and every one of them.
And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? It's a lot of guys when they look at it, because we make it look so easy. When they look at our picture, you know, in they wildest dreams, they're like, you know, some guys, they don't respect. They're like, you know, they could have did better, or you know, they could have done what we have done. But when you look at it, if it wasn't for the individuals that were put together divinely, like we didn't ask to be together, we just came together. You feel what I'm saying? We all was from Lil Haiti at one point, growing up young.
No.
You know what I mean?
This ain't started in Lil Haiti. This started in Lemon City. Before it was Lil Haiti.
Right.
We had to earn it to be Lil Haiti.
Exactly.
It was Lemon City.
Lemon City.
You understand me?
Of course.
From the beginning. You understand me?
Of course.
Morningside Elementary.
Of course. Lemon City Library.
You understand me? Morningside Pool. You understand me? We gonna bring it back to when it was Lemon City.
Right.
We gonna bring it back from the Saxon days.
Right.
We gonna bring it back before it was Sable Palm. Saxon, then Sable Palm. We're gonna bring it from elementary, from Morningside to Edison Middle, from Edison Senior High. We're gonna tell a whole story. We ain't gonna leave nothing out. We're gonna tell a story how we all went to elementary school together. We're gonna tell a story. We're gonna let the world know when I met Macazo in the 3rd grade in the Saxon projects. You understand me? Because a lot of people don't know I was Mac's first friend in America. Mac and Solo, Kenny K, I was their first friend. You understand me? We go back since 3rd grade. So this shit was divine. This shit was planned from the beginning. You understand me? You knowing me since I was in elementary school with my sister. You understand me? When you bucked me up the other day, Junk, when you told me about the fuck you. You bucked me up the other day when you told me about the Haitian lady with the sniff shit.
Yeah, remember?
So you gotta be Lil Haiti to know that. You understand me? The old Lil Haiti.
Yeah, she used to sell tobacco over there.
Okay,
all the Haitians chew on and put it in.
So we gonna bring it back from them. We gonna bring everything together. How this Zoe Pound shit started, how it birthed, and how it went through Sable Palm, and what y'all boys went through. That gauntlet growing up in Sable Palm.
But you know what's so funny? It's like, even though that energy, right, that CP energy, even though it was spread it out throughout Lil Haiti, when the Zoe Pound group, or when the homies formulated, or when we came together, that same energy that was out there, it just grouped up in that one area to form the clique that we are now.
And you know what the internet world want to know too, Junkie? You're going to have to chime in on this, because I missed this part, because I wasn't raised in Sable Palm with y'all boys. I was on 63rd Street.
You was all over.
Hustling, right? Doing my thing.
Young nigga.
Right? So a lot of people think because they was raised in Sable Palm that you automatically became Zoe Pound.
No, sir.
Right? So you're going to have to one day, probably in the next episode or one of these episodes, and explain, you know what I'm saying, to the people, you understand me, you know, Sable Palm, growing up in Sable Palm, to me, I looked at Sable Palm was college.
Right.
And when y'all boys went 56 and First, a lot of people that grew up with y'all in Sable Palm, they didn't graduate college.
Right. They didn't make the cut.
They didn't make the cut to be the Pound.
Right.
So a lot of them have a lot of resentment. You understand me? Because they feel they grew up with y'all. Right. But you know,
a lot of them dudes, man, you know, because you know, when we was in Sable Palm, 3rd court is where the actual, you know, the ZP homies, the Zoe Pound homies. Not the big homies that we looked up to, because they was not considered Zoe Pound. Those was probably Zoe Pound older homies, or the generation before Zoe Pound.
You know,
there's a lot of niggas that was in our era couldn't come out the house. Even though they was on third court, they couldn't come out their house. Their mama talked bad about us. Like, yo, they thieves.
Stay away from them. They young
dangerous. And some of them niggas today, you know what I'm saying, in their heart got hatred. You know what I mean?
A lot of those kind of affiliates,
right,
that maybe could have had a chance of being one of the boys, but did some flaw shit and save a palm.
That's right.
And they wasn't able to make the cut.
That's right.
You understand me? So they holding that in their heart for some of the original niggas who made it all the way through.
Right.
But that's something. That's for another episode. Right. We gonna get into the what's the difference from being Zopound or a Zopound affiliate?
For sure.
You understand me? Because it's two different things. You understand me? And a lot of people y'all may saw with the pound, but they was just affiliates. You understand me? Not saying they was less than the pound, but that affiliate is what it is. You understand me?
Right.
And we gonna get into that story too. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into all our Lil Haiti stories.
For sure.
You understand me?
For sure.
The world,
all around for it.
Cause the stories that we got to tell, and all our stories are facts. None of our stories would be fictions. You understand me? Because we come from a hood. Our whole life been a movie.
That's
you understand me? All our lives growing up in Lil Haiti, it been a movie.
For sure.
You understand me? And before I close out this episode, I want to thank everyone for tuning in and subscribing to Critical Thinkers Podcast. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And like I said, the more y'all watch, the more it keep us coming, giving y'all good content. And as we go on, like I said on the last episode, once we master this shit, sky's the limits. You understand me? Because we got so many stories. We didn't even get into the trap stories. You understand me? We got a lot of things. Solo, Mac, Chubb, Seahound. You understand me? We got a lot of personal stories that we gonna tell that y'all been interested in, and y'all lay around for it. I just want to thank y'all, for tuning in to Critical Thinkers Podcast. Big shout outs
to Lil Haiti, man. We in the building for sure.
God made Haitians and Lil Haiti made Zos. Until next time, OG Kenny K and Big Junkie Jump, we out.